That's really important because sometimes there are schools that will do something for the first year to bring students in and then not renew it. So you always need to ask that question. The need-based financial aid piece is a little more cut and dried because it's based on the federal financial aid form as a starting point. So if you don't know what your estimated family contribution is and you're interested in getting financial aid, you can find that out now. You don't have to wait until the senior year. You can go there's lots of links on our website with resources, and I know they're also in your college counseling offices, and you can go and fill out a sample financial aid form and come up with a number that shows what the expectation is on the part of this federal government formula for you to be able to contribute as a family. I have not met anyone yet who saw what that number was that the federal government thinks that you can pay and who says, they're exactly right. That's just how much money I was thinking I could pay for my child to go to college. Has never happened. 30-some years I've been waiting for it. But it's better to know early on. And so instead of making the assumption that you will not qualify for need-based aid, or the assumption that you will, go ahead and do the estimator, and then you can find out, and it will help you through the process.
I was just going to add, Marty, it's worth noting that some of the schools in the mold that we're talking about have extraordinarily high and healthy endowments, and can offer institutional merit awards that make the costs essentially flush with attending some state institutions, particularly for students that are high achieving.
Right. Anybody visited Birmingham Southern by any chance, or know anything about Birmingham Southern?
We have a lot of students visit this.
There's a great example, and you may know it from this area of the country. There's other parts of the country when I travel, and nobody, Birmingham Southern, I've never heard of that. And really, you want me to go to Birmingham? Yeah, I do. And if you haven't stepped foot on that campus and seen the beautiful facilities and their endowment and the support they have for students, it's amazing. And yet again, they've got to do something to convince people to come and take a look at them. Same thing is true. You all know Rhodes because it's right here. But there are lots of other people who don't want to come to Memphis, haven't visited, depending on where they live. And maybe you don't want to go to Reed in Portland, Oregon, or maybe you don't want to go look at Evergreen State or the new college in Florida. There's lots of great schools, and many of them are really trying hard to get your attention and for excellent students to reward that. Just remember how happy Mr. Snyder was with Emily when she got her money. Anything else tonight? The activity of the Alumni Association certainly is a barometer for you, but be careful. It's not, if you look at the U.S. Newsline for the amount of giving the alumni do, that's been manipulated as well. So there are some colleges that have asked their alumni to if nothing else, send in a nickel. And so then they can say they have 100% participation on the part of their alumni in giving, and it's really not telling you very much. But if you can find out by Googling alumni associations for schools you're interested in and see the activity level, or reading the alumni magazines that are usually on most colleges' websites and seeing what the alumni are doing, and look at the class notes. It's so wonderful now that colleges are putting their alumni magazines online, because if you look at those class notes, it's great. You can see exactly what people are doing in a different way than what Career Services is telling you, and you can flip back and read beyond just the statistics about these people, and it's a wonderful way to evaluate a college.
Well, thank you again, Marty.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.